Hey guys, this is what we have for today. Marry Me Chicken. This is an absolutely beautiful, delicious recipe, and I am going to teach you how to make it in just a few seconds. So join me. So let's do this. Put it in there. Just gonna fry it. All right, guys, our chicken is ready to come out. Oregano. So we're just gonna add some lemon zest. All right, guys, half a cup of cream, heavy whipping cream. Okay, so I'm gonna try to get this. Marry Me Chicken. This is absolutely. Hello everybody, welcome back to Lady Fire's Kitchen, and we're making for you today Marry Me Chicken. So I'm going to walk you step by step, and this recipe actually came from a lady called Lindsay Funkston back in 2016. She was an editor of Delish, and her producer, after she finished doing the video and cooking it, tasted it, and he says, I will marry you for that chicken. So that's where that name came from. All right, it was supposed to be a Tuscan style chicken, but to me it's just super delicious and wonderful and easy to make. So we are just going to season this, salt and pepper, and that's about it. What we have to do is just go some salt, a little bit of salt. You know that I'm not crazy about doing salt, pepper, a little bit of pepper, not too much. And we are going to do the same thing with the other side. This is actually just one chicken breast. I sent my hubby to go to the grocery store, and he actually bought 2 packs. This is just one chicken breast, and I tenderized it. Look how big it is, and it's gonna make a whole meal. And we have tons of chicken, like for $11 and some 50 cents to make for different meals. So this is a very inexpensive cut of meat, very versatile and delicious. Okay, so we're just gonna season it a little bit. That's all we need, and we're just gonna let it rest there for a couple of seconds, for a couple of minutes, and we're just gonna go over here and let me get my I don't want to get burnt because I had it already started, so it's a little bit warm. We're gonna put this here. All right, I'm gonna start it back up, maybe around medium high because it's a little warm already. And we are going to add 2 tablespoons of butter. Throw it in there, let it melt. I'm gonna try to be quiet because usually I just bang a lot. Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang. All right, they should have called me Mrs. Bang Bang. So we're just gonna let that melt a little bit. And we are going to, when it melts, we are going to add a little bit of red pepper. This is a whole red pepper. I'm not gonna use the whole thing. I'm just gonna use half of it. So half a red pepper will be fine. I'm just gonna use that for something else, maybe tomorrow for breakfast. That's one good thing that sometimes when you buy something, try to figure out how you're going to use the rest of the ingredients with, so they don't go to waste. So I'm going to be using that tomorrow. Another tip that I'm going to give you: when you're going to fry beef, chicken, or whatever it is that is beef, try to keep it out for a little while so that it gets room temperature, because if you have this at a certain heat, if you bring something cold to the heat, it's going to bring it down. So you have to keep it like room temperature so it will cook evenly. All right. Okay, so this is melting already. Whole beaners. So we're gonna have. I'm gonna use this too. Half of these red peppers. I'm gonna throw them in here. And what we're doing, folks, is some barley. So this is like seasoning that barley. I'm gonna fry that for a little bit. Get everything out. You know me. I don't like to waste anything, especially the prices nowadays. All right, so we're gonna fry that for a little bit, and I have 2 cloves of garlic in here. And I added just a little bit of salt, okay? So that I can have a little extra flavor on that garlic. And you're probably asking, why is she making this before she's making the chicken? And the reason for that is, I want to keep an eye on my chicken. I don't want to overcook it. I want to make sure that I have the right temperature and that I'm cooking it evenly. Because if you get distracted, you can burn it. And this is a very thin chicken. I just cut it in half. It's just one big, thick chicken breast. I cut and slice it, butterfly it in half. And then I just pound it a little bit, and it was just ready to go in there. So I don't want to get distracted and burn it. This is not going to take long to fry, so I'm almost ready for my garlic. If you don't have one of these pilones, mortero, whatever you call it, you just can cut it in little slices. I prefer to do it this way. I was brought this way, and this is what I do. Always fresh is better. Alrighty, so I'm about right. We'll clean this up. Ooh, well, until that hits the bottom. I don't think this is going to fit, so I'm going to use something else. Here we go. Get a spoon so we can get all this delicious garlic in there, because we want some beautiful flavors in this barley. That's right. Don't cook it for too long. Don't burn that garlic. So move it a lot so that you don't burn it. This is about medium high. And we're going to be adding some stuff to it pretty soon. Okay guys, so I'm going to add 2 cups of chicken broth. Don't lower the temperature because this is going to bring it down. And we're going to add 1 cup of quick barley. This is where your nails don't come in handy. Just 1 cup, that's all you need. It looks almost like, look at it. It almost looks like oats, Quaker oats. Make sure I have a cup here. In it goes. We're just gonna put like a pinch of salt. This salt right here that I'm using is 50% less sodium. So just a little bit. We're gonna mix it. And we're just gonna let it do its thing. We're just gonna cover it. It's supposed to be done in 10 minutes or so, and after that we'll add something else to it. But we're just gonna keep it at that. Let's cover it. And let's tend to the chicken. This is being made. We're going to have some clarified butter, and you know that clarified butter has more resistance to heat, so it won't burn. So we're just gonna do at least 2 tablespoons of this. Put on the side. Make sure it covers the whole thing. Perfect, 185. That's exactly what I want. So here we go. We're going to bring our chicken. Our pan is ready to go. And we're just going to put it in there. Just going to fry it. We're not going to completely cook it. We just want to brown it. We just have that beautiful brown color to it. How big that is. Mother's gonna be great buying this chicken. You're gonna eat it. We're gonna fly at the end of this. Forgot so much chicken. There you are. Pay attention to it. We just want a beautiful color underneath. All right, guys, we are ready to turn. So we're just gonna delicately move to the other side. I'm paying very close attention to that. Still, I'm moving this around. Oh, the garlic's looking great. Okay, so we're gonna wait until this is cooked on the other side and we add some more ingredients to this. All right, guys, our chicken is ready to come out. It has beautiful color underneath it. So we're just taking them out, putting them right here. And now we're gonna make the sauce. Put it right there. There you go. And if you can see, our barley is, I put it on low so that when I'm ready to add more ingredients to it, it's ready. So for this, we're gonna add half a cup of sun-dried tomatoes. In it goes. All right. Let me just change, because I don't like to use metal. We're gonna add that to whatever was already there. So I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of butter to this. And then after that, we're gonna add at least 6 garlic. I already mashed them up right there, but I wanna make sure that this has already gotten together. And the sun-dried tomatoes have they have hydrated, not dehydrated, hydrated before I add my garlic. Put a medium high. Before you know what, I can add it right now. Yeah, because it's best if we don't burn that garlic. Like I said, 6 cloves of garlic. Now we're gonna add that into this sauce. It smells great, elegantly, beautiful. I can't wait to dig into this, to be honest with you. Right, guys, so we're gonna add half a cup of chicken broth and 1 tablespoonful of tomato paste. And we'll mix for about a minute. And we'll be right back. All right, guys, so we are ready to add some oregano, whatever you call it. 1 teaspoon. Here we go. And you can add as little or as much of red hot chili peppers. I'm just gonna add a quarter. I am not a fan of super heat, but if you are, go ahead and go crazy with it. And we're just gonna mix this together, give it another minute until we add another ingredient. All right, guys, so I added just a splash of broth to it, and I'm going to add a handful of spinach. So we're gonna put it in here, and you know the spinach becomes nothing, so all of that would go in. All right, I'm gonna mix it. I wish you could smell all the delicious smells that I have smelled in the last few minutes. Super delicious, very great. So, and then we're gonna add something else after this. Spinach has wilted a little bit. All right, so you guys, the spinach has melted a little bit. So we're just gonna add some lemon zest. So I will get like a half of the lemon zest, okay? Because this lemon is huge. All right, guys, half a cup of cream, heavy whipping cream. Right after that lemon zest. Doesn't that look beautiful? Just gorgeous. Okay, so we're gonna add 2 teaspoons of Dijon mustard to this. We're gonna mix it. That looks pretty. We're going to mix this and then we're going to add the chicken to it, okay? We are on medium-high still. So I'm going to add a little bit of the basil, bunch, all right? I think they call it in French chiffonade. Plenty for me to this sauce. Oh yeah. And we are going to add the chicken back. But let me mix this first. If you feel like you need to add a little bit of heavy whipping cream or add more salt, taste for flavors and ensure that that's where you want to be at. And I am going to add back in, well, I'm going to use this, the chicken in here, okay? All right. Beautiful, beautiful. So guys, I'm going to add a little bit more butter to this. And I'm going to add more butter to this. 2 more. And on top of that, I'm just going to add some parm, okay? And I'm going to cut some basil in a minute. I'm going to throw it in. And some parsley. Oh, that looks so good. Looks great. Okay, guys, I have some beautiful parsley. I don't put too much, but it is so pretty. I can't help it. Put it on top. Why not? Let's just add a little bit of basil too. Basil, you can never go wrong with basil. Absolutely not. It's so good. Smells great. This just add a little bit of more parm. Why not? And just a teeny tiny bit of that. And let's put it together. Oh yes. Absolutely. Let's add a little bit of pepper. And I think we are great. We're ready to plate now. Okay, so the last thing I added was a little extra chicken broth. I always have chicken broth that's ready. And anything that is liquid, I always have it ready just in case I need it. That's what I added to this beautiful side dish. Okay. Then looking great. Look at that. Look at that. Does it look beautiful? It's amazing. All right, guys, I'm ready to plate. So we're gonna start with this right here. And we're gonna put it right here, center. All the way to the top. This looks absolutely gorgeous. And it tastes better than it looks. I guarantee you that. Oh, that hurts for you. Okay, so I'm gonna try to get this at least kind of sideways. Oh my God, look. Not great? So I'm gonna put it like, I'm gonna attempt to put it like sideways to it. Oh yeah, perfect, perfect. Let's add some sauce. Some little sauce here. Oh, yeah. And we are going to add a little bit of parm. A little bit of parm. Oh, yeah. That's good. And let's just put some parsley on top, just like so. Oh boy. I love it. What do y'all think? Marry Me chicken. This is absolutely gorgeous. Who would not love this delicious dish? Absolutely. Remember, please subscribe to my channel. Give me thumbs up. Give me your opinions. Talk to me. I love your feedback. Thank you for joining me and spending this time at Lady Fire's Kitchen. Would you marry me?